Huh. How weird. There is supposed to be playing music, but I can't hear anything. The whole audio meter shenanigans here is measuring sound somehow, somewhere, but there's no sound happening, so what the heck, game? What the heck, computer? Oh well. Nonetheless, hello there everyone and welcome to today being a Wednesday, and Wednesday being the day in which we can continue our adventure into the council. Hello there, Bad Aim Kun. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Also, great to hear you working from home. That means we get to, be around for a little while longer, which is always lovely. And you can hear his stat game sound. Yes, it was, but then I stopped it, and it's just weird. But anyway, don't mind it. It's all right. Also, once again, because of summer, as you guys are probably aware, the windows are open, so we can, get some chill going on here in the house. But anyway, my name is Douglas. Welcome to the stream. We're playing the council, a little bit more of it. Oh boy. Yes, let's enter the manor. Why not? We're playing the 10th quest, and I guess we're right next to the end of it. I just have to figure one more thing here and get it going. I hope. Anyway, hello there, Bad Aim Kun. Welcome to the stream. Hello there, Leo, as well. Welcome. How are you guys doing today? So we did a lot here. What? Get out of here. Oh, I have it. Wow, there's so many coins lying around. How in the world did I not notice this before? Links. What is that? Links. You found the Clement III cross that Sarah lost. What? Sarah de Richet's this cross. Oh. The cross I stole from Piaghi isn't it the actual one that I should have gotten? Well then, I suppose I was bad-mouthing Piaghi, whereas he was innocent
Greek
all
drachma.
along.
One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Anyway, Leo says sadly you are going to run out of time in 20 minutes or less. Oh no. But it's alright, Leo. At least we got to check out on you, and it's been forever since we last did, so I hope you're doing good. I have been doing good too. And thanks for showing up. It's always great to hear from you. And Bad Aim Kun says, doing good. He was expecting someone to come and do work in the apartment, but he had a family emergency. So you're working from home and not getting anything done that you wouldn't, well, from the things you expected. Well, at least you get to watch the stream, and that's fun, I hope. So today we're playing the council. It's a adventure game. By adventure now we mean it's not like action, it's just slow-paced adventure. The old-fashioned kind of adventure. So we had to solve this puzzle and open this door, but I think I solved the puzzle. In case you guys are not 100% sure what's going on, let me recap. So we found this disc thing here, And the idea is that all these inner rings, these 3 inner rings with the moons, the numbers, and the symbols, it was closed. So only that middle spot there was open. What happened is that Mother, she thought she had solved the puzzle, put her arm into it, and tried to pull a lever, but she got her hand cut by trying to solve the puzzle. So now it's my time to solve the puzzle because she's probably traumatized by that. So I tried to solve the puzzle. I figured out the first puzzle, which opened up these 3 inner circles, and then it showed up the 3. Well, the 3 inner circles.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
So now that I solved that puzzle, what I had to do was insert nails in 3 specific places. So I ended up with Golgotha, 17, and 19 in Roman numerals. Why is that, you may wonder? Let me tell you, inquisitive friend, because over here I have 2 Bibles. I have the Exegesis and the Gutenberg Bible. So if I were to look at the crucifixion theme, it will tell me information.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
So that's my information on 8th of Nisan, and if I consult my notes, I will find out that 8th of Nisan is the 7th Shaban minus 607, which is also March 26th of the year 33. Go figure. So if I find the equivalent in the Gutenberg Bible, it tells
Chapter
me the
19,
place.
verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
So, following those clues, I found the place in which to put in the nails. I put in nails, and then it opened the 3 inner circles. Once I opened up the inner circles, we worked a little bit in solving this puzzle, but I also cheated and got a little something.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally the date to the moon.
So we chosen that theme, which was down there, Golgotha. We chose the cross. I mean, not the cross. The what's it called again? The crown.
I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection. The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore during his crucifixion. The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then comes the symbol of the Trinity. And finally, the candle that must stand for the Last Supper.
So with those clues in hand, I went and aligned that. Then there was the dates.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures, and one letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
And then I analyzed the wheels of dates, and I don't remember how, but we came across that date. Well, the 8th of Nisan is also March 26th of year 33. That's how we ended up with that date, 26M. As for the moons, though, this one was trickier. And Oni, hello there, welcome to the stream. You say, put your arm in your hole. I'll do no such thing, Oni.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon, so, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, well, it's often associated with something harmful.
And the only thing I'm kind of confused is with the moons, because I know for a fact that that one with an N in the middle is the new moon, and the full moon is the one covered in blood over there. But he says going clockwise, this one over here should be the new moon. I mean the first quarter, because when I consulted here with this little gizmo thing, I forgot its name. The moon cycles for 7th of Shaban, which as we figured out is 26 March, is the incredible. Wait. Yeah, 7th of Shaban.
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter.
Yes, it's the first quarter, so that we know.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east.
Oh wait, that might be my new clue. West to east, so that N doesn't mean new moon, it might mean north. So let's listen to this again.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east.
So with that in mind, we know here that the moon, so here's the north, the moon moves from the west to the east. So it started at the thing he said, probably this, so blah, then this. First quarter, blah, new moon, blah, last quarter, blah, full moon. But it could also move downward, so blah, first quarter, blah, new moon, blah, 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 blah. So theoretically I have already solved, I just am not sure if which moon is the right one, which is the first quarter, the top or the bottom one. And when I say to move here, in the moving the circle's gizmo, and I
Let's see
analyze the
what
wheels.
combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
There's a lot going on. So I guess the right date, I guess the right icon, and to guess the right moon. It tells
According
me.
to the architect's notes in the armillary sphere, the moon during the crucifixion was a first quarter. That's the one with its left half in the light.
That has got to be this one, with its left half in the light. If we're looking at it like if this was on the top, its left half would be in the light. That's what I'm guessing. So now it's time to put our arms in there and not lose it, I suppose. Let's hope for the best. And Bad Aim Kun says maybe put the new moon on top. Yeah, that would have helped, but I think I got it. I'm just very nervous about the prospect of losing my hand, but
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
who knows?
Good luck.
So now I can pull the lever if I'm right, or take out my arm if I don't think I am right. This is where we left off yesterday. So let's hope for the best, cross our finger and pull the lever, I guess.
Louis!
Oh shit. Okay. Alright. I got it wrong. Who knew that? Well, I successfully got all the keys that my mother asked me to find. I stole Giuseppe Piaga's cross. I successfully found my mother's lost cross. I found out that George Washington was still investigating the disappearance of my mother. I unlocked the first rule of the crypt door. I failed, however, in getting my arm. Well, I failed because I got my arm cut off by the mechanism of the crypt. Alternatively, I could have reviewed the conference result with Manuel Godoy. Well, I fucked up. And I can't go back and change what I did. I mean, theoretically, I can try an Alt F4 and see if that works. So, yeah, let's redo. Yeah, let's close the game. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat the heck out of it. Hopefully, the game didn't autosave when the chapter ended. I think it might have autosaved. If it did, we're screwed. Hopefully, it didn't. Also, you get shitloads of penalties for starting the game midway. 121. Yes, I guess it's saved. Oh yes, it's saved right when we ended. Bad. Well, we lost our arm. That sucks. Okay, I can cheat, apparently. So, see, I'm not a cheater, Oni. And Leo says, would the future sprite only have one arm? I guess it would. I suppose it would. I wonder how in the world am I gonna explain that to everyone else in the future? Alright, I wanted to get manipulation, but also I wanted to get science. I guess I'll go full blown on manipulation. I just need 2 more skill points and then my manipulation will be a level 3. So whenever I want to try to manipulate someone, that will be free. Well, let's see how the game proceeds with that having happened. Yeah, we finished the 3rd episode. Time to start the 4th episode with a little recap as well. Alright, episode 1, 2, 3 is done, so now let's start with episode 4. 3 chapters, first one being the Spearhead. let's see how that goes. I mean, I think I can also go back and redo the 10th episode, but nah. That's not how this game is meant to be played. Let's go to the next chapter, I suppose. Read some books. It's gonna be a little bit harder now though, but let's read some books. Let's read Thoughts on Men and Society by Mortimer. Gives me 1 skill point in manipulation, psychology, and politics. The Organon by Aristotle, which gives me a point in logic. And the Noblesse of the Sword by Francisco Lorenz Aldirada, which gives me a skill point in agility. By the way, I could have removed my arm if I had used an agility point, but I didn't even see the thing going on until it happened. Oh well. I didn't even have points to use it anyway.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
That's the recap for this episode.
Filthy swine! I'm going to open this damn door and skin you alive! You're not going to get the better of us!
Mother?
Louis, you've come around. How do you feel?
It hurts. Mother? I can't feel my arm.
Louis, I had to cauterize it with what I could find.
Where's my arm?
We'll get through this, Louis. Don't worry. I think I found a solution. You'll see.
We gotta leave. No, don't put your arm in there.
Louis, we can't leave without it. It's our last chance. I need to see this through to the end. I must do it. We've done it, Louis. Look.
Stubborn as a mule.
Come on, up you get. I'll help you. Easy does it. You've lost a lot of blood.
And now what?
Let's take what we came for.
So, no matter what I chose, she would have gotten it anyway. Is that so? And I lost my hand in the end. Well, but I want to know how she managed to open it. Tell me, Mother. Tell me your secrets.
Wait. I've gotta know what I did wrong.
That is one fearsome mechanism. In fact, if I hadn't watched you beforehand, I would never have found the right combination.
Tell me, where did I go wrong?
Okay, there are so many options. And Oni says, "You sure about data?" I'm not. I'm not sure about anything anymore. And Leo says, "Bad Wolf, lol." Yeah, it seems to be the name of the studio that made one of the many studios that made this game. Oni says, "So it's in redo." Ouch. Yeah, we're not redoing it. We're following through. We're powering through our lost arm, I suppose. Also, hello there, Tiger. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Bad Aim Coon says the voice acting is 18. Was the new moon on top 3? On top there? Not really. Let's go through everything. And then it says you lose a lot of blood when your husband loves you. That's you shouldn't. That it isn't the way it should be, Oni. And Yelenovsky says hello, and oh no, you lost your arm too. Yes, I did. I'm a scrub. I don't know how to solve puzzles, apparently.
The 3 nails? Yes, it's true. They let you open the iris.
Yes, but you still need to find the right theme, don't you? The fresco was a trap. Apart from the fresco, everything pointed to the crucifixion. The things that make it possible to activate the mechanism are associated with the crucifixion. The cross to activate the mechanism, and the nails to choose a date.
What did you do once you uncovered the iris?
I matched the icon of the crown of thorns with the town of Golgotha, where the crucifixion took place.
Well, how did you manage to crack the puzzle?
Then I had to link the crown of thorns to the date of the crucifixion, according to the exegesis. But I failed to understand the first time. With that theme in mind, I chose 26M, which represents the 26th of March. To conclude, I had to use the armillary sphere to find the moon corresponding to the day of the crucifixion, which turned out to be in the first quarter. All that was left to do was to link all those elements on the same axis.
But I did the same thing. What the fuck? Have I got the axis wrong then? Also, whoa, what the hell? Crypt. Okay, so I feel like I got cheated out of my arm. I did all that correctly.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
I got the dates, I got the town, I got everything. What the hell, game? What have I done wrong?
Do you know what we're looking for?
We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Yes, the centurion that pierced the side of Christ with his lance. That weapon naturally became a holy relic.
Exactly.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly.
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. if they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Yeah, talk to Piaggi and have him not talk to me about my severed arm. I must find the Holy Lance, must I? Let's go back to the menu. I wanna see if I can redo that episode, because that's bullshit. I did solve the puzzle. Can I redo this episode without losing my progress or something? To get back from the beginning.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing...
Wait. Wow, it got me back exactly where I was with exactly everything I had. I just loaded that part of the game. Yeah, let's redo this chapter. Let's redo this real quick. Let's speed run. Let's speed run this and get it over with.
You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course.
And
what's
yeah,
inside?
but Amy Kundi
Something to
don't
vanquish
want
them?
to show me anything apparently.
So, how does it open?
We'll need several
It
keys.
says nope, you didn't. It
found
was
a note
one
from
of the
the
moon
architect
phases.
who
The first one
conceived
was
the mechanism
Golgotha
in Mortimer's secret
19,
study. We have to
Roman
first
numerals
gather
17,
5
crown over
objects
Golgotha with
before
right
we
side
try
shadowed
anything.
moon. That's
Are the 5 objects the
in
keys?
line with the blood
Exactly.
moon.
We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible,
Yes, I know
the
all this,
exegy-
mother. I just can't
Judas,
skip dialogue, can't I?
Larry sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Yeah, that's it for my
One
question.
last
I know
thing before you
everything.
go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years.
And Tiger
Look
says,
at them
yeah.
for crying out loud. How do you explain their
that
behavior
true, agreeing with
otherwise?
me redoing
The
the
most
chapter?
influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection,
With the Louis go
without
like,
a single
yeah,
aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret
that.
office is 6466.
Yeah, let's read the same books. And go. Let's find stuff and get the heck out of here. So I already have the talent of using exactly one type of consumable of each type during a quest, so there's no more... There's nothing else I can do. I mean, no more things I can get. So that I have got.
A Bazant.
Over here we get that.
Famous
over here.
cross of Clement III. Perfect. In one key.
Okay, I got the Lynx's achievement for getting. I found the cross that Sarah lost.
Found.
What is this though? Devil's Thorns, I suppose. Over here we have coins and more coins. And that's it. Alright, let's just speedrun this game. Who of you are ready to speedrun the council? Over here we had the Organon. Over there we had coins, I suppose. Over here we have Carmelite water. Fuck that. Well, since I have 5 of every single item, I suppose I'm gonna go and use whatever item, whatever new item I get. So I have free space to take all of them with me. Oh man, not this maze again. Alright, let's go back in and take all the things I can. Only says on Snap, forgot one on the moon puzzle, something about 26M. No, I got that one. I guess I just didn't align them in the right place. I thought there was only one
Let's
place
see if the statues are in place yet.
to align the thing, but no, there was more going on.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
I will swivel the statue around towards the hero with the shield. Let's explore the secret passage. Or whatever.
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
So in here I found a page of a book that I had not found before. I think. Ah, this here.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
And then the exegesis, whatever. Yeah, let's get that one. And hello there, Liu Congo 1. What game about?
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I
This
hope Mortimer
is
doesn't read it
the
very
council.
often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
It's the council is a game about. Oh, it's all about the occult, and there's this whole council of people, and I'm a part of the council now because, well, I'm here to solve the mystery of my mother's disappearance.
Right.
Which we kind of
I've
did.
got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
So I found my mother, but my mother apparently has spent the last few years hunting demons. And now it's up to me to hunt them demons as well. I mean, she wants my help to hunt demons because she can do that on her own. So I'm helping mother fight demons, and that's... well, fight demons in the most... well, theoretically, there's demons. She says that there are some, but we have not seen any. So we're choosing to blindly believe our mother right now on this whole demon conversation. We're choosing to believe her because she has gone missing. She's did very questionable stuff. She killed people. It's very, very weird. But anyway, and now I can get that red jelly, royal jelly. Now I can go upstairs. And Bad Aim Kun says, not a clue, this is new to you. Yes it is, it's new to everyone. And Liu Congo says, cool, you're in school watching. Oh, that's nice. I mean, not 100% sure that that's nice. It would be best if you were paying attention to class, because school's important, but I'm not gonna keep you or tell you what to do. Let's go all the way up into Mortimer's room. Get in there, get the thing, get out. Speed running this game now. Hello there, Walter. Goodbye, Walter. We have no food for you today. And Luke Congo, you got to go, got caught. Oh no. Don't be in trouble, mate. But yeah,
This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
You better believe it will.
If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
So I have been playing this, well, not these past days, except for yesterday, Monday, and the other day I have been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was a pretty fun game, but I had realized that I had started a new playthrough of a new game, whereas I had not yet finished this one. So I decided, you know what, let's go back to the council, let's play it again, let's see what's going on with Louis and everyone else.
Of course.
Of course what, Louis? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, what is this? Devil Thorn? Nah, I'll leave it there. I just realized though that Devil Thorn is more useful than I originally thought. That's good to have in mind. And we learned that there's nothing new in here except for this, maybe.
A chest with the motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Yes, now we can unlock the lock because now I'm better with lock picking, and there's a thing in there as well. Coin, I believe. And there is a writing somewhere. Yes, handwritten notes by Lord Mortimer. I have got them now. There's only one missing, which is in Piages' room.
There! Those are the nails I was looking for.
Yeah, let's take the nails, and I don't even need to analyze them. I know they're the nails which were possibly theoretically used on Christ himself way too long ago. Let's get out. Go to the tower.
Alright, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
And apparently I could have talked through Godoy and learned about the conference result from him. Maybe that's the thing I'll do differently this time around. Oh. Let's go into the tower, meet George Washington.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Hello.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain. There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Diversion. Why not?
Ah, I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves, because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he'd found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted to have helped, but I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
Yeah, sure.
I wasted enough time. The Bible.
Bye, Washington. I have stuff to do.
Oh, the Bible's still there.
Now I gotta go to Von Volner's room to get the armillary sphere. Bye. I guess at the Arc we can go room by room. Talk to everyone instead of just focusing on the arm cutting puzzle.
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
Is he even here? The phone owner isn't even here. Where the hell is the man? Well, he could be on the outside, but I don't very much care for finding him right now. So let's go this way. Room by room, let's talk to everyone. Weirdly enough, Bonaparte is directly my countryman, and he's the character I have talked to with the least. This is Washington's room. I think I have pilfered everything from his room, but there's not much for me in there. There's this corner room that will never open, so we'll never find out what's going on with that one. And this is Piages' room. I'll get surprised again. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. Wait. Oh, there he is. Oh, I see. Because I already have the cross, I don't get surprised with Piagi. And I still...
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
I can't steal Piages' cross, because... I already have
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Yes, it's there. I'm not gonna get it because I already have it. But I never been to Piages' room before. Never been able to be here before. Hey, more honey.
Great. Honey.
I'm gonna get those. This is golden elixir. Gotta use some of that. Get books. Oh, a hidden something.
A Chinese coin.
That I hadn't found before.
Amber crystals.
Yes, that should do it. Let's talk to Piagi just to see if there's something new going on.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Yeah, I mean, sure, okay. Louis, if you don't want to, then I guess I don't want to. There's my room, I know it very well. I don't think I need to stay over there anymore. And this, I guess, is Godoy's room.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Yes, it is. Let's go say hi to him. Which I didn't do last time. Also, I've never been to his room. But there's so many new opportunities for things to pilfer. Let's get all of it.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim.
Oh, never mind. I have been here before. Now that I think about it. Except that the other time I came here, I came in through the balcony, not through the front door. That's how unconventional I am. And what else do you have? Now, please, of this sword, that's a book. Which could very well use.
A fragment of amber.
Okay, hidden shenanigans. And what is this? Golden elixir. Yeah, that's one. That one's gonna go to waste. Let's get that. What is this thing that I can get? Well, more coins. I can always use coins. I'll get some of that too. Yep. So maybe I can go to Emily's room. Or Emma's room. One or the other. Hello. I believe I have been here before. So I probably already pillaged everything I could have found.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister. A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits. 2 coils circle the lock.
Unlock. Why wouldn't I? Ooh, a letter. I
Dear
could use
Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
And then you say you're fucking mad, your dad always does this dumb shit always. You tell him the most simplest food order. I want a hot dog with just ketchup, a soda, and a small bag of chips. He comes in within 1 hour and comes back with a hot dog drizzled with mustard, pico de gallo, grilled onions. Yeah, that's quite different from just ketchup.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
For what? Caramelized water?
Dear Gregory.
All right.
Get it.
I've retrieved everything.
Also now I'm weakened because I've been drugged. So hard from all the things I've been using.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
I can use devil thorn. Well, I'm gonna use this. Theoretically, I should wait 30 more seconds before I'm able to use devil thorns again. Just because that's how the game works, folks. I can't use a bonus on top of another bonus. I have to wait for the first bonus to end before I'm able to use the other bonus. So instead, I'm just gonna spin the camera around. I hope you guys don't get nauseated by fast or slowly rotating cameras, because that might get you dazed. Oh, all those sandwiches you have been spend your entire morning eating might be going now. Not through the place that you shouldn't actually go. Okay, now...
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Goodbye, Emily's room. I'm out of here. So... whose room else can I go into?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon's room. I have never been here, I don't think. I know... What am I saying? I have been here. I have been here a lot, in fact. Next room is Peru's room, so...
Sorry, sir, but Mr. Peru is not seeing visitors at the moment.
Sure.
He's resting, and is to see no one. Good luck.
Sure, whatever you say, funny man. What else can I do? Tower, I have been to the tower already. This takes me to the second floor. That's not where I want to go. I want to go back into the first floor. So let's go back down the stairs, talk to the servants, bamboozle them again, and get going. Hello there. Can you have?
What can I do for you, sir?
You can give
I
me
am
stuff.
at your service, day and night, sir.
Help me
As
out.
I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Everything. Oh no, I have gotten everything from them already. God damn it. Oh, never mind then. I will be on my way. So that's it. I got everything. The game told me, oh, is this Manuel Godoy? I hardly saw you there in the dark. And this is golden elixir, can't get it. Hello, Godoy. What's up?
Ah, Duriche. Congratulations for your efforts with Washington. I see that Sir Gregory did well to trust you. What can I do for you?
I'm dreaming. My mother was right. He's not going to tell me one word about what happened to Emily. To tell you the truth, I'm in search of an armillary sphere. You wouldn't know where I can find it, would you?
Well, well. So you do have a passion for astronomy. Von Wollner has already bored me quite enough with all of his endless stories. You ought to concentrate, Louis. Politics is an art that requires all one's attention. Refrain from spreading yourself too thin, and leave stargazing to the poets.
What can I say? I'm only...
Ask Wollner. I'm sure he must have it among his effects.
Perfect. Thank you, my Lord Duke.
Leave me now.
See you later.
So that's it. So talking to Godoy wasn't gonna give me anything that I already didn't have, I suppose. Also, can I go out?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
No, I can't go out. I'm forbidden from going out, apparently. Let's do one final round through the mansion, see if we can find, yeah, leftover shit all over the place. There's so many stuff I have never found my first time around. I guess, whoa, this room is so much brighter than every other room. Also, there's butterflies all over the place.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Why are there so many butterflies and birds in here? I mean, I know that this room is open and whatnot, and they're probably... those little critters are here to avoid predators that stay out there. During, you know, any other time in history. They definitely don't want to get caught by, you know, a bird, a falcon, or whatever. So, yeah, sure, have fun over there, butterflies. I'll be going into the library, I think. Yes, into the library. Let's go around. And Bad Aim Kun says, I hope Louis doesn't get steezy. His head moves with the camera. Yes, it does. I suppose that it's not 100% a bad thing. It's much better than some games that, you know, the character completely disregards the camera or lacks animations instead of having a few bit more. If you're gonna throw in extra animations in your game, more the merrier. Okay, so I can't get this Devil Thorns. Oh no, that's Golden Elixir. I don't have any bad effects over me, so that's useless. Let's just go out. Into the maze and back into the crypt and talk to Mother, solve a puzzle, not get my arm cut off. That's a big... Oh, more Carmelite water, I love it. Okay. Oh, I have already used Carmelite water. God damn it. Carmelite water lets me use a skill for free. I don't spend effort points in using a skill. You better believe I'm gonna use it for the agility one. When I get my arm in the thing. Okay, I have everything back. I didn't steal Piages' cross, so I didn't get one talent I could have gotten. Probably in subterfuges by stealing shit from people. But anyway, we're ready. Let's get this show on the road.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
I can begin, Mother. Don't worry about me, I know more or less what I am doing. Well,
all
more or
right,
less.
my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
So, I came from the future. In the future, I know what's up. Let's put in the cross in there. Let's pick up this shit that has been left over here. Road jelly. How did I not get that before? Before leaving this room, that is. Mom, I come from the future. I have a natural talent for solving puzzles. I hope. And only you'll swear to Dog when he orders food with you, you're gonna do the same shit to him. Order the wrong thing. And now he's telling you some shitty ass excuses. He said he's sorry. He forgot when they were giving you the hot dogs that he was ordering for you. Huh. Golgotha 1970. There we go, extra discs. Shazam.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
So now I gotta spin this thing. Turn the wheel of icons. Let's get this crow of thorns all the way into Golgotha. Turn the wheel of dates to get 26M in there, aligned with that thing. It is 26M, I guess. Now I have to turn the wheel of the moons. This is new moon, this is full moon. One of these is the first quarter. I thought it was this one. But apparently it might not be. Also, I don't know, do I have to align it with Golgotha? What do I have to align it with? Align it with North, maybe. So I have to align those three things with something else. I wonder if I have to align that with the city, with the sides, top, down, left, right. Alright. And Bad Aim Kun said that's last quarter. Let's try the first quarter then. This is indeed what I thought was the first quarter, because it is the bright side of the moon to the left. And only it says crown over Golgotha 26M, right shade moon and the blood moon to the right side. What? Okay, let's turn the icons. Crown over Golgotha. This is what I did. Turn the dates, get 26M, to align there, it's aligned. Now turn the moons, see, this is the first quarter. The left side of it is this side with the light, and the shade is on the right. The left, I mean, suppose this was on the top, this would be the left, the part that is in the bottom. The bottom. So that's it. I believe this is the solution to the puzzle. Same thing as I did before. And yet I lost my arm.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
But truly bamboozles me. The whole moon thing is kinda what? I'm not sure if they wrote it wrong, if they explained it wrong, what? And Oni said you had it right. No? No, 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 no? What do you mean, Oni? I am almost 100% sure I got it right. And what do you mean, blood moon to the right side, Oni? Do you mean this moon, the full moon that is bloodied, should be over there instead? So I got the moon wrong. I got the last quarter instead of the first quarter. Is that what you're saying? And yes, that is what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, if I got it wrong, the only thing I know for a fact I got wrong was the moons. So let's reverse them. So now they are right.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
So this is the right way, isn't it, Oni? This is it? And Tiger says, wait, first quarter moon is when you have the dark on the right, which should be this one. This is the other one. Man, I'm gonna lose my head over this, not just my arm. I'm getting super bamboozled now. Yes, I'm getting bamboozled so much. Bad Aim Kun says, oh boy. You still think that's last quarter moon? So do I. Louise said that. Everything said and confirmed that. That's our working theory. And Oni says, yes, ban me if you're wrong. I mean, let's try this. I have Carmelite water, so next skill use is free. If I'm right, I guess, if I try to put my hand in there and I got it wrong, it will give me a very short amount of time for me to put out my arm using level 10 agility. But I have a free skill use, so I think I can get it out quick enough. So let's put in my hand. Let's pull the lever. Let's see how this goes.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Oh mother, why would you say it like that? Alright. Everything's the same. The only thing I changed this time around was the moons. Let's pull the lever. Let's pull our arm up.
I never doubted you,
What?
my son.
The actual fuck. Okay, I got a trait called Big Head. You solved the puzzle game, one skill point logic. I did this! What the fucking? Well, the actual fuck? Louis, this game was... The game... Either whoever placed the moons placed it wrong, or who wrote the line wrote it wrong. And then it says, remember what Louis and his mom said, do what's inversed. Really? Really? How? So, do I invert the moon, but not the date, or the icon? That's bullshit, Tony. And you know it. Well, this time around, 1 hour later, I successfully got all the keys that my mother asked me to find. I found my mother's lost cross. I revealed the conference result with Manuel Godoy. I didn't, really. I unlocked the first wheel of the crypt door, and I cracked the code of the crypt door. Well, at least this time around we didn't lose our arm, so that's good, I guess. Let's go all the way up into manipulation again. Okay. Now we can begin chapter 11, quest 11, whatever the hell it's called. Let's get skill point logic. Noblesse of the Sword and read The Total Man of Society by Lord Mortimer. Oni says the puzzle was stating the birth, but you were stating the death of Jesus. So the moon phases, that's the actual inverse of the rebirth. What? So the moon phases, what's the actual inverse of the rebirth? So I reverse the reverse. What? I'm gonna Google that later and see what the internet has to think and say about this. Let's see, the Council Quest 10 puzzle. Okay, here, episode 3, the disc puzzle thing, spoiler, yes, tell me about that, I solved that. So, I'm struggling with this thing, you know, avoiding getting the hand chopped off. If anyone knows the solution, I would appreciate it a lot. Much love, your father. What? I looked up a guide after 7 bowls of shatter and 3 in the morning. I feel no shame after the former puzzle because, I'm actually not a puzzle guy most of the time. The wheel of the icon should see the T symbol facing north pointing Bethlehem. The wheel, the wheel of the moon should have the full moon covered in blood facing southeast. If you did this correctly, Will stick his hand into the hole and press the lever to complete the episode, quote unquote. And then a guy said, yeah, that was done, now I have to wait 3 months, great. Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of playing episodic games when the episodes come out. Okay, so no one's talking about how bullshit it is. They're just saying, this is the solution, there you go. You know what, fuck your game. I'm gonna keep playing you nonetheless. I'm already invested into the story.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents. But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
Bad Aim Coon says, you haven't had enough caffeine for this. And then it says, yes, it's weird, I know. And Taggett says, oh right. Passover falls on the first full moon after the vernal equinox. That makes no sense, but sure. Whatever you guys say. And Oni CC, IR smart boy, you are Oni, thanks for the help. Hello there Bones, welcome to the stream, we're playing the Council. And this time around we didn't lose our arms, so hooray.
Do you know what we're looking for?
We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Now that you mention it, I did catch von Wollner in the middle of an altercation with Piaggi.
What?
Von Wollner blamed His Eminence for having supplied Mortimer with all the lances in the Vatican's possession.
If Mortimer has all of them in his possession, it's not going to help us.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed. Don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly.
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
And we're back. I must find the Holy Lance, that's my objective. Question Cardinal Piaggi about the Holy Lance, and I get to explore this place, I guess. What is up with this place here?
Até a introdução ele consegue entrar no operator lá e pegar o script do Jai Roda. E aí consegue ver da onde ele cai.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip. Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip. This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip. Flavius Aetius. I remember. He was the Roman general who defeated Attila and his hordes in the terrible battle of the Catalonian plains. Flavius Aetius, the one they call the last of the Romans. He was assassinated by his own emperor, who was jealous of all his victories. But how did he end up here? We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Also, I was talking with my microphone muted. I said that I should explore this place because I have to go to Piaghi, and Piaghi will know more about, well, possibly, probably know more about the real lance. But once I do have the lance, I have to have it and find my mother in the war. So I'll talk to Piaghi, he'll tell me more or less what the real lance looks like, and I'll get one and go find him there. Yeah, I'll get this real jelly, thank you very much. So getting the gist of how the lances in this place looks like will help me make sure that once I do have a confirmation on what the real lance looks like, I'll know if I have it here or if it's on the mansion with someone else.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
And Bones says having arms is important. Yes, it is. How are you doing, by the way, Bones, in this day of the weddings? And then it says Vito would have solved this easy queasy since it's Christianity. Who knows? And Tiger says, so if the full moon falls on a Sunday, it is celebrated next Sunday. Is that how Easter is chosen? True. And Tiger says, yep, in 325 CE, whatever CE stands for, please let me know what CE stands for, so that it wouldn't happen at the same time as Jewish Passover. What is Passover? I don't know what that is. And Bad Aim Kun says, insert the more you know chime here. And then it says, cause though had the other moon on the other side and the blood moon was on top left, when it should have been in the bottom right. And Tiger says, liked. This year the full moon falls on the 19th of April, so Easter falls on the 21st. I see, more or less. It's okay.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip. I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
And this
lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip.
Is it? I can't see. Well, if you say that, Louis, I'm going to believe you because I have no way of knowing for sure myself. Because the game seems to go all the way overboard with some things but not with others, so sometimes it's really hard to say for sure, because sometimes the game seems to go all out when it comes to textures and whatnot, but sometimes the game is like, fuck it, let's have
the sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Well, let's take a closer look. Why won't you?
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here.
Let's inspect it in detail.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here. It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
So you're just gonna give it up, Louis? Wait, what?
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer. Let's see what we can find here.
Okay, should we force open the lid with using my agility? Should we? Should we not? What do you guys think? Let's use Carmelite water.
Ha! Great! Now let's see what's inside.
Fuck. Were royal jellies in there? Amber fragments and a couple royal jellies. So I should not have used the Carmelite water. I should have let him spend his precious effort points. Okay, so all there is in there is honey. And I mean, sure, honey is always good, but damn Louis, your honey hoarding ways are going too far. When you're desecrating the dead to hoard their honey, then we have to talk, mister. That's not good.
This sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted. Is this the tomb of a king? Judging by all the sculpted symbols of power, this is really ancient. The inscriptions are all eroded. I don't know what those marks mean, but maybe a stone or epitaph.
Let's decipher.
These symbols, these grooves, cuneiform script. This is humanity's oldest alphabet, the language of Babel. Sadly, no one today even knows how to decipher it. There's also some text engraved beneath in ancient Greek, Sargon.
Sure. Also, how do you know ancient Greek, Louis? Oh, look at that, more royal jelly. Now I know I can spend all my points, all my effort points.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
So at least I'll get from this dungeon here, this script, at least 6 free effort points once I get back. Have I examined this one before? I don't know. And Tiger says like CE is common era, modern alternative for AD Anno Domini. I see.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun
yes, I have
engraved on the
analyzed
tip.
this one before. Jelenovsky says fail. And then you say that Louis is a bear. I mean, I don't think he is. He's super thin. He's more of an otter, really. But sure, if you say so, Oni. Also, this script is huge. The amount of sarcophagi and spears that there is in there will take me forever to
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter. That was the Pope from the Middle Ages who inspired the Third Crusade. He gave the Roman people the power to elect their magistrates. This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Translate. Nah. Don't care that much. And it probably doesn't solve me any. I mean, doesn't give me any further clues or whatever. Yay! So this is the first time I'm happy with seeing dead ends in these places.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Cataphile. What is that? Cataphile, you have explored all the tombs in the crypt. I gain 1 skill point in erudition. And this is a dead end. Yes, gotta love me then dead end. Oh, nice, a spear here. All the way over here. examine.
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Well, I found many spears all over the place. None of them have been marked. In my map, so even if Cardinal Piaggi tells me exactly which spear I have to look for, I will still go back here and say, well, fuck if I know where that one is.
Amber crystals.
Yeah, you know, I have another effort point to waste in trivial tasks.
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
I wonder if people actually did this.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
They actually made spears of different materials and bothered to go and... Oh. Have I been transported? I think I have. Also, what is it that would have cut my hand in here? Oh, nail. Why do I need that? One of the nails used to open the crypt door. Why do I need that nail?
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ.
Remember or find a clue.
The Gospel of St. John is the most detailed on the subject of the crucifixion. When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. Shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
Shimmering lance, so it was... well, what the lance looks like.
Medieval Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon.
So it was made of copper.
The name of the Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said that he was a centurion and was called Longinus.
I'm taking notes here, by the way. I don't know if the game... the game is throwing those things at me. But yay! This is fun, though. All the things I have found in previous chapters, they're still giving me clues and helping me in ways. So I have some ideas now, but I'll still go back and talk to Piaggi. Because there are a shit ton of copper lances in there, but which one of them with what inscriptions might they have had? Also, it's a wonder. It's a goddamn miracle that no one has found Louis yet here, with his comings and goings into the garden. And let's get this caramelized water. Because it's amazing, Louis. I don't think anyone comes and goes to the garden as much as Louis does. Also, this is a clue, isn't it?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, Someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
That would be Godoy, so maybe he also knows something. I have way too many golden elixirs. So now there's two persons whom I can ask about this whole shenanigan. Duke Godoy or Cardinal Piaghi. Well, no, the quest straight up says go talk to Cardinal Piaghi, but... why would the Duke be interested in... Oh, would you look at who I found here? Piaghi. What a coincidence. Hello, Giuseppe. Also, hello there, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
are not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the
He's
weapon
been
used
possessed.
by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
He's been super possessed.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Ooh boy. Huh. Alright. Giuseppe, what are your weaknesses? You're vulnerable to manipulation, so let's do that. Also, hello there, Felino Dad. He said, what? He said, I cover DFW when you're lurking and your dog types something. Really? Oh my dog, don't lurk. Join the fray. Join the conversation. We're trying to... Oh, shit's about to get down. We're gonna go to our inventory and use some of our Devil Thorn, and we're gonna do a lot of stuff. But it's vulnerable to manipulation, so let's do that.
No, I was wondering about it myself.
Oh, Louis. It's even worse than I thought. I believe you when you say you've only come to find out more. But in that case, it means that Sarah didn't even tell you the point of it all. Because, believe me, you are looking for it. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
He's immune to conviction. Do I say yes? Do I say no? Have I spoken to anyone else about this? I have spoken about it with Mother, really. So
no, you are the first I've spoken to about it, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
I am. I talked to my mother, really.
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
That is all.
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
What am I gonna do? I will protect myself to drive away the demons. I'm gonna protect myself from the demons.
I need it.
Why?
You won't understand.
Try me, Louis.
I need to protect myself with it.
Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she's frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Sure. Got some information. Go search for more clues or go pick one spear. Possible information source, specialists in esotericism, so Von Volner and possibly Godoy. Artistic depictions and secret texts. You don't say. So, and my note says that Piagmi told me it was in the shape of a boar spear. You know that now? How does he knows that though? Nobody will never know. I don't think. Also, I think he was being possessed. I might be wrong, but I am almost sure he was being possessed. And Felino Dad says that being exposed by dog. That's the best kind of explosion. Exposed by, to, and for dogs. Also, what's up with you felines having dogs? Everyone loves dogs so much. Because dogs are amazing, easy. Yay, more royal jelly. This wasn't here. If it was there, I would have known. And the biggest hoarder of honey in this place, I know the place of every single honey anywhere. But there's no way I missed that. Okay, there's the crucifixion of Christ.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
So that thing there doesn't reveal me anything. I suppose we will have to go and talk to Godoy. Louis, don't run straight into the naked statue. That's not becoming of you. Have to go upstairs instead. Try and find our guests. And Bad Aim Kun says your dog is sleeping on your bed. Aw. That's so cute. Dogs love to sleep, that is true. And if they have a bed, well, if their owner has a bed, they will sleep the heck out of those beds. And okay, back. Hello there. Welcome back, Tiger. How's it going? How was your little siesta? Also, who's that? Who's that there in the end of the corridor? Also, Von Volner is right here. I think that's a servant. Or to be sweeping the floor, that's definitely a servant. But can you tell me anything that I don't yet know? Will you?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Oh, fuck you then. Tiger, did we speak a spear? No, we talked to Piaghi. I think he was being possessed in a way. I mean, not necessarily possessed, but I think he was experimenting the same sort of, you know, vision.